Are you asking if someone becomes a Murtad, why the Muslim community is harsh on them? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, I get the disappointment, but I don't think we should go that far.
Brother asked the question, when a non-Muslim becomes a Muslim, we're happy. But if a Muslim becomes a non-Muslim, why are we angry? Brother,
Yes,
if your son does charity, does good deeds, become a doctor, saves the human being, will you be happy or sad?
happy.
If your son becomes a robber, a thief, murderer, will you be happy or sad?
I will be sad.
So that's the answer. Someone coming from the wrong path to the straight path is like a non-Muslim coming to Islam, and someone who's a Muslim going to the wrong path, you should be sad. Because you're going from the straight path to a wrong path. A Muslim is the person who submits his will to God. A Muslim is the person who follows the teachings of the Quran, they say Hadith. So if someone who's a good person becomes a bad person, we have to feel sad. So this is logical. Hope that answers the question.
He's saying his name is Rico, he's an entrepreneur, and he's from a Tionghoa clan from the Chinese community in Indonesia. And he feel, you have read Surah Hujurat, ayat number 13, it talks about universal brotherhood. However, as a Chinese, after embracing Islam, he feel discriminated as the Muslims treat him as lesser Muslim. So he feel this is a common issue in his locality. How could you advise, and how could you advise to overcome these kind of situations?
No, this is a question on the topic. It wasn't asked yesterday.
Sorry.
The brother asked that, Alhamdulillah, he is a Chinese remote Muslim coming from a particular clan. And after he accepted Islam, when he heard my talk on Surah Hujurat, chapter 49, verse number 13, in my talk, Universal Brotherhood, about Universal, he said that he is being discriminated because he is a Chinese. So what should he do? Brother, those Muslims who you are meeting, who are discriminating you, are not good Muslims. If I come to know you are a non-Muslim accepted Islam, I will love you more. And I love you, brother.
Yeah.
I will love you more than a normal born Muslim.
Thank
Because
you.
mashallah. So would you prefer me loving you?
Yes.
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 So what you have to understand, those people who have lack of knowledge, they will do that. For me, mashallah, Chinese Muslim, mashallah, I'll be more good with you, more happy so that you stay in the deen. So why should anyone discriminate you because you are a Chinese? Why? That means these people who you say are Muslims, who are discriminating you, they do not have proper knowledge of the Quran. And this is common. Even in India, there are certain villages who believe, oh, we are superior, we are Sayyid, we are Sheikh. What Sayyid and what Sheikh? I told you very clearly, this full verse says, the only way you can be superior to the other is by taqwa. If someone discriminates you because, oh, you are an evil person, you keep on cheating, you keep on having alcohol, you keep on gambling, then okay, then acceptable. But just because you are Chinese, someone discriminates you, that means there's a problem with him. Do you understand? So
Yes.
you have to feel sad for them. You have to pray to Allah that may Allah give them hidayah. So next time they say something, you say Dr. Zakir Naik. And inshallah, most of the Indonesians know me. Not all, most of them.
Yeah.
Say Dr. Zakir Naik loves me because I'm a Chinese.
Yeah,
And generally I will love you more than the other born Muslim because you're a new one. Correct?
correct. Okay.
So I don't mind you hating me because your knowledge of Quran is less. If he hates you only because you're a Chinese, he has a problem. If he hates you because you are doing something haram, that's different. You understand, no?
Yes, understand.
And only way you can be a higher Muslim is by having more taqwa. Praying, not only 5 times, praying tahajjud, praying salatul duha, giving more charity. This makes you superior. So, you should actually do dua for these Muslims. Allah yadik. The Arabic, may Allah give you hidayah. Allah yadik. Sometimes it becomes like an abuse.
Yeah.
If you know the Arabic, oh, so you have to say, may Allah give you hidayah. May Allah guide you. Only because you are Chinese, they are saying like that. So it is because of ignorance, because of lack of knowledge. They haven't read the Quran with understanding. They haven't read the Quran with translation. So you have to thank Allah that at least He guided you, correct? So we thank Allah that at least Allah has guided us. These people born in Muslim family, they don't understand the Quran. So you are a better human being than them. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you, Dr. Zakir Naik. Makasih Kak Dondi.
Jazakallahu khairan.
By the way, I love Dondi more because he's Chinese. Huh? Even Dondi, I love him more. He's Chinese, so he's more close to me. MashaAllah, may Allah give him hidayah, and may Allah, inshallah, give him more strength so that he gets the other non-Muslims to the deen.
Ameen. For Padondi, Takbir! He said, you mentioned in your talk about the dangers of pornography and all that, which is now attacking the children. So he is an educator, he plans to open a school. So he wants to have your advice, how can we save the children from pornography and its addiction?
So that was the question, that how can we save our children from pornography and addiction? Number one, you as parents should take care. Take care that they do not have access to everything. Now many a time parents are very happy, oh my child at the age of 4 now is using internet. You give them laptop, you give them phones, and they keep on going to various sites. High chances, the average age a person gets addicted, starts pornography is at a very young age. There are sites for children to entice them in the name of cartoon. When you see cartoon, Tom and Jerry, what is it, Tom and Jerry? Teaching you love from small age. Oh, cartoon, very simple, no problem. They are teaching you to become gay and lesbian at a young age. So you have to be careful and should not give access to your children. You will be responsible on the day of judgment. You will be thinking, I'm educating my children, making them smart. So see to it that you prevent your children from using these gadgets unnecessary. If they use, see to it you put firewalls. You know what's a firewall? Firewall means they should not have access to the obscene websites. So when you have these firewalls, they prevent your child from going to the wrong sites. So if you take care and see to it that they don't get involved in these, then there are less chances they'll be addicted. But today, it has become so common on the television, on the social media, everywhere it is there. So you have to educate your children, tell them this is wrong, and then if you educate them correctly, there are chances that they will not go to the wrong sites. Hope that answers the question.
Today we're talking about Islam is the solution of humanity. So including talking about the way we're looking for sustenance in our life. And nowadays there's a lot of mother work outside and then fathers do domestic work at home. So my question is the sustenance that moms give to us means for herself only or also for all of member? That's all. Thank you.
Sisters asked a very important question, that nowadays if Islam is the solution to the problems of humanity, there are many mothers which are working out and the men, they are doing domestic work. Point number one, there is no harm in men doing domestic work. No harm. But whether he does domestic work or not, the burden of financial aspects is put on the shoulder of the man in Islam. In Islam, woman is financially secured. In Islam, before a woman is married, it is the duty of the father and the brother to take care of her lodging, boarding, clothing, all financial aspects. After she is married, it is the duty of the husband and the son to take care of her lodging, boarding, clothing, etc. If a woman works, she need not spend a single penny on the family. If she works and she earns, she can keep 100% for herself. If she wants to support, she can support. She has the right. But it is not a duty. So if the man is doing domestic work, good, he'll get sawab. But if he says, I'm doing domestic work and the woman should go out and work and get the living, it is wrong. If she's doing willingly, okay, but that man is not following his duty. He can take care of the house, cook in the house, sweep the floor, no problem. But money he has to earn. If the woman earns, and if she wants to support the family, she can. But if the man who's not earning, he's not following, he's not doing his duty, what will happen to him? In Islam, it is the man who's the bread earner. In Western world, you have this exchange of roles. So there's no harm in men doing domestic work. A woman, if she goes out and does work, as long as the work is within the purview of the Islamic Sharia, it should not break any rules of the Quran and Hadith. It should not be against the Sharia. If it is Islamic work, no problem. But generally, she need not work. A husband cannot force her to work. You go work, give me money, no, haram. If she is doing it willingly, and if she is willingly supporting, okay, fine, if both people work, we get better money and all, okay, accepted. But the husband also should work. Hope that answers the question.
Her boss is agnostic, doesn't believe in religion,
Okay.
and she is doing dawah to her.
Okay.
And she has a question that if she can help to answer, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. My boss asked why the Al-Quran not explain about the AI and the technology of computer, but because now is AI is very dangerous, can justice everything, can make the thing and decision about the anything. My boss is very curious about that. Thank you.
Tell your boss
Yes.
that Quran is not a book of science. S-C-I-E-N-C. If the Quran were a book of science, it would have been very voluminous. You know the building you see? If you put all books in the building, if Quran is a book of science, if you want to mention all scientific facts in the Quran, then the Quran would be so voluminous you'll never be able to finish reading it. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor.
Quran is not a book of science. S-C-I-E-N-C. If you tell me, does the Quran say 2 + 2 is equal to 4? No.
Yes, Doctor. But there is
Let me finish. You ask the question. So Quran is not a book of science. Quran is a book of signs. S-I-G-N-S. So what you have to see, whatever the Quran speaks should not be wrong. If you say Quran should speak everything, you know how many PhDs are there in science? Doctor, engineer, heart specialist, brain specialist. If everything Quran writes, and if you start reading, you'll never finish in your full life. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? So Quran doesn't contain everything of science. Please do not misunderstand. But whatever Quran contains is not wrong. So if Quran gives the scientific point, and if the thing is wrong, it cannot be from Allah. So if Quran says something about science, which science hasn't advanced so far, and you come to know 200 years later, 400 years later, that's a miracle. But to say that Quran does not speak about AI, why should it speak?
My boss tell about the Surat Al-Qamar number 49. That is
Surah Qamar. What is Surah Qamar?
Qamar.
Al-Qamar.
Al-Qamar,
Al-Qamar.
chapter number 54.
49. Inna kulla shay'in khalaqnahu fil qadar. That is where the explain the qadar is explain about the anything about at Quran, Doctor.
Sister, you're asking 2-3 questions. You're supposed to ask one question. And the moderator is not stopping you. You ask one question, I didn't reply, asking next question, and the moderator is silent. Which you want me to answer, the first or the second one? There are many people waiting in the queue. Which one you want me to answer, the first or the second one? Quran is not a book of science. But Quran, Allah knows what's going to come in the future. I can explain to you this. Number one, people used to ask me that in Islam, in Islamic Sharia, if you have a video recording of someone robbing, that is not proof in Islam. It's not primary proof, it's secondary proof. 10 years back, 20 years back, any court of law, if you show CCTV camera, if you show someone robbing, if he's caught, enough. In Islam, no. You require eyewitness. So people used to wonder, what type of religion is this? Which is better, eyewitness or video recording? Which is better? Video recording. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Ask your boss. So 20 years back, if you had a video recording, it was benefit than Islam, no. Eye recording, primary evidence. Video recording, not accepted. Today, when artificial intelligence has come, you can easily create a video of you robbing. Right or wrong? So today, now people have woken up. Today, it's not primary evidence. So Islam is far advanced. Allah knew AI is going to come. Do you understand? Your boss did not know. You did not know. I did not know. But I believed. I said, no, Islam is correct. Maybe tomorrow something will come. I did not know about AI. But my answer 15 years back was, the Sharia is correct. We don't know tomorrow something will happen that the video recording will not be sufficient evidence was my answer. And today my answer is correct. Do you understand, sister? So Allah knows about AI. Therefore, video recording is not primary evidence. Do you understand? But eyewitness is primary evidence. So Allah knows about AI. If He starts writing everything, you have not read this Quran, so small. What will you read everything? About medical, embryology, everything? No. It is a telegraphic message. So, to prove it is not from God, you have to take out errors. But to prove it is from God, you have to talk about things which people did not know. Do you understand? That's called miracle. But everything is not mentioned here. Hope that answers the question. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ.
جی خوش آمدید دوستو، امید کرتا ہوں ویڈیو آپ نے پوری دیکھی ہوگی اور آپ کو پسند بھی آئی ہوگی. بھائیو دوستو، اللہ تعالیٰ نے اپنے آخری نبی حضرت محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کو خاتم النبیین بنا کر بھیجا. اس کا مطلب یہی ہے کہ سب سے آخری پیغمبر جو ہے، سب سے آخری جو رسول ہے وہ حضرت محمد صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم ہے، جس کو خاتم النبیین لفظ بھی کہا جاتا ہے، جس کو خاتم النبیین بھی کہتے ہیں. خاتم النبیین کا مطلب بھی یہی ہے کہ سب سے آخری پیغمبر، یعنی ان کے بعد کوئی دوسرا نبی نہیں آئے گا کسی بھی صورت میں، نہ ہی ذلی صورت میں، نہ ہی جو ہے نہ کسی اور صورت میں. اور رسول اللہ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم نے خود اپنی احادیث کے ذریعے سے بیان فرمایا کہ میں خاتم النبیین، انا خاتم النبیین لا نبی بعدی، کہ میرے بعد کوئی پیغمبر نہیں ہے. اسی طرح دوسری جگہ رسول اللہ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم فرماتے ہیں کہ میری مثال اس طرح ہے کہ ایک مکمل گھر ہے، بنا ہوا ہے، اس میں صرف ایک اینٹ کی جگہ خالی ہے اور اینٹ رکھنے سے وہ گھر مکمل ہو جاتا ہے. تو میں وہ آخری اینٹ ہوں اور یہ پورا گھر جو ہے نا، پورا جو گھر بنا ہے یہ پیغمبروں کا ہے. اس کا جو آخری اینٹ ہے وہ میں ہوں اور میرے آنے سے یہ پیغمبری جو ہے نا یہ مکمل ہو گئی. اب اس میں کسی اور اینٹ رکھنے کی گنجائش نہیں. تو یہی وجہ ہے کہ جو رسول اللہ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم کے بعد نبوت کا دعویٰ کرتے ہیں وہ مرتد ہے اور ان کے جو ماننے والے ہیں وہ کافر ہیں. سوال یہاں پر یہ ہوا کہ مرتد کو مسلمان کیوں قتل کرتے ہیں؟ جواب یہ ہے، جب آپ دین حق کو چھوڑیں گے اور حق کو جھٹلائیں گے تو پھر آپ کا یہی انجام ہوگا. اور یہ غلط بات ہے، مسلمان کبھی بھی کسی کو قتل نہیں کرتا، بلکہ اس کی طرف سے فیصلہ یہ ہے کہ اگر کوئی مرتد ہو جائے، نعوذ باللہ، اسلام چھوڑ کر کسی دوسرے مذہب کی طرف جائے، تو اس کو آپ ٹائم دیں گے، اس کو آپ یہ دیں گے کہ آپ صحیح دین میں واپس آ جاؤ اور اسلام کو دوبارہ قبول کر لو. اگر وہ دوبارہ نہیں قبول کرتا تو اس کو مہلت دی جائے گی، اس کو جیل میں ڈال دیا جائے گا، یہاں تک کہ وہ دوبارہ اسلام میں داخل ہو جائے. اصل میں اس کے انجام کی فکر ہوتی ہے مسلمانوں کے پاس، اسی لیے اس کو مختلف قسم طریقوں سے اس کو گھیرتے ہیں تاکہ وہ دوبارہ سے اسلام کے اندر داخل ہو جائے. امید کرتا ہوں ویڈیو آپ کو پسند آئی ہوگی. اگر ویڈیو آپ کو پسند آئے تو اس چینل کو سبسکرائب کریں. بہت شکریہ.